Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Sid, aka Vicious274, coming at you with another review. And this one is, as you can see, I've got a 2-4 today. Kind of like a comparison of a series of ramps from Blackriver Ramps. And I'll have all the information for Blackriver Ramps in the video description, so you guys can go check them out. I've got the J-Ramp brick editions. There's the original and then the dose. Now, to give you the dimensions on them, there was a lot to remember, so I actually have my tape measure here so I can tell you guys the exact measurements. Let's start off with the original. So it's about 12 inches in length, about close to 8 1/4 in width, and in height, we're looking at about 3 1/2. Now, for the dose, it's a little bit smaller. This one's about 9 1/2 inches in length. This one is about 7 inches in width, and height, you're looking at just under 3 1/2. So there are, as you can see, some significant differences with this ramp. The way that I see it is basically what they did with the dose was they kind of squished this together and extended the mani pad. I'll let you guys know later on at the end of the video which one I prefer. But let's start off with the J-Ramp, the original. Now, the original J-Ramp, the non-brick edition, actually has a round coping here on the top. And then what they did was they came out with the brick version, and they actually put it here on top as well. This ramp is tons of fun. It is hollowed out on the bottom. So I believe in my previous Blackriver review, I mentioned that these hollowed out ramps can get a little noisy with the echoes. But again, that just depends on what time of day you're fingerboarding and if you're going to annoy anybody. This one's not that bad. It is a very, very technical ramp. And those are coming from, those words are coming from my buddy Mike Gibbs, aka Red Dragon 93. We seshed this and he was freaking out on how technical it was. I really like it. I enjoy the bank here. It's a lot of fun with the round coping one as well. You can kind of just ride up and just grind off, flip off. You can do all kinds of great things with this ramp. As well as with the dose. The dose I actually enjoy a lot more than the original. Not to say that I don't like the original, because I do. I just have more fun with this one. I know I said I was going to save that to the end of the video. I just threw it in there now. The reason why I like it is I prefer the wider mani pad section. I find that when I'm seshing it this way, I can do a trick onto the mani pad, then kind of trick onto the brick, and then just drop out or trick out. I really like the barrier style of it as well. You can kind of just flip it this way and use it as a barrier, trick on and then roll down. It is tons of fun. Again, it is also hollowed out at the bottom. One thing that I forgot to mention about this one is right here at this transition, there is a little bit of a lip. You can see that I'm kind of flicking it here. My nail's getting stuck inside. When I first noticed that, I thought it was gonna interfere with any type of rolling up or down. It really doesn't. It's still surprisingly very smooth. My wheels never got caught up on this lip or anything, and I really enjoyed it. The coping as well is nice and seamless with the wood, so you're not going to get caught up there on either one of the ramps. Having said that, the one thing that I would have liked to have seen with these ramps, because we all know what the original of this one looked like and it had the round coping here on top, some people would still like to have that option of having the round coping. So because this section here is already flat, what I would have liked to have seen were the bricks put down here, so you still get that brick style grind on a flat surface, and then you would still have the round coping up here for those people who enjoy round coping. So it would still give you the best of both worlds. You would still get the brick feel down here, and then the nice round coping transition on the top. I also, well, looking at it now, I probably would reverse it with this ramp. Instead of putting the brick coping down here on the bottom, I I would leave the brick coping up here and put round coping down here on the side. That way, again, this ramp would also offer you the best of both worlds. You would get your brick style flat grind up here, and then you can get your round, more smoother type style grind down here on the bottom. Those are just small little things that I would have liked to have seen. The way that the ramps are right now are definitely worth it in my opinion, and as you can see, if you get both, you can do all kinds of things with it. Kind of put them together. They actually line up very well, so you get like a nice smooth straight line up here. Then you can, it's just unreal what you can do with these. I have a lot of fun with them. Maybe a future update could possibly be to switch the coping around, give it a round and a flat side. That's just my opinion. I still enjoy both these ramps very much. When I checked them out on Flatface Fingerboards, this one I believe was $50 and this one was $45. This one, even though it is older, it does take up, it is bigger, so it uses more materials, and it's, I guess, would take a lot longer to make. I guess that's why it's a little more expensive than the newer version, because this one's a lot smaller. All in all, Blackriver ramps are phenomenal when it comes to making ramps. Their quality is impeccable. Yeah, they do have the nail holes, but that's standard with their ramps, and it never interferes with any type of riding of the ramp. I just think they come up with amazing designs, and they are always super, super fun to sesh. So again, these are available at blackriverramps.com and flatfacefingerboards.com. I'll have all that information in the video description, so you guys can go check them out. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and keep fingerboarding. 2 fingers, peace.